Jam, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode. It's good to be back with you guys. I apologize for no show yesterday. I've been feeling like absolute rubbish the past few days. Yeah, look, it's just a head cold. It's as bad as it sounds. It's not really nasally. It's just all up here in my brain. I feel so fatigued. I feel so run down, and I feel quite burnt out. Probably a sign of the times. It's been a long year. It's been a long 2.5 years of me working full time, and I think it's my body saying, "Greeny, you need to chill out a little bit more." So good to be back with you guys. Obviously, Craig's over in New Zealand for another week and a half. As well, traveling, so that'll be good for him and his little fam. And obviously, I'll be running the show. Try and get a few people on next week to jump on. Hopefully, Eli's good after Art Basel. Hopefully get a trader on from GTG, and then I've got another guy. Hopefully I can get on next week as well, just to talk DeFi, talk stablecoins, talk liquidity, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, exciting times in the crypto space. There's a lot of news happened in the past 48 hours. As soon as I start to step away and try and relax and whatnot, we have arguably some of the most bullish news that we've ever had in crypto coming out. So we'll be talking about that today as well. But GM, everyone, hope you're all doing well. GM Ponky, GM Angelos, Andrew, Yana, GM to all of you guys. Hope you're doing well around the world that we find ourselves in crypto. Yeah, guys, we'll be doing $200 cash giveaway today as well. So make sure you do trade some volume on Yeet. I believe the leaderboard has updated to the new month. So there's a slight delay there because they were all doing the Rec Invitational. But we'll have a look at that today. GG Martin's been on an absolute sender. Now, it has changed. So actually, I will touch base on that at the start of the stream. So GM to you, Undo as well. Hope you're doing well as well, Legend. All right, let's get stuck into it. Massive shout out to OKX. They do have an offer, guys. So if you sign up today, actually, or over the coming days, you can start claiming USDT and you get $75 of Bitcoin for free if you trade over $500 of volume on the platform. So you can sign up down below. It's in all of the descriptions, okay? If you're obviously watching this on Twitter, you can go to my link tree, sign up. The safest exchange in crypto. I've been trading on here for a while. I've been moving money over here. Very happy with it. But if you do sign up under our referral link, guys, and do $500 of volume, you get $75 of Bitcoin for free, and you can claim some free USDT at the moment. I think you can claim up to, let me just check. Hold on, I don't want to give the wrong details. You can claim up to, give me a sec. Where's my email? No, that's not the right email. Where is it? You can claim up to, where is it? Here it is. Perfect. Here we go. So you can claim up to 91 USDT as well as the Bitcoin, guys. So $500 trade, $500 of AUD, whatever that is in USD. So not even much, $300. And you receive $75 of Bitcoin for free. And obviously you can claim up until Christmas. You can claim USDT up to a maximum of just shy of $100 at $91, guys. So that's a very good offer. Okay, I don't see many offers out there where you get Bitcoin and USDT. You can sign up on OKX down below. Highly recommend, guys. I've been using it now for a long, long time. And yeah, it's very good. Now, Yeet has updated the leaderboard. We're still giving away $1,000 a month. So $250 a week. Again, if you want us to give away more money, guys, you need to do more volume. It's as simple as that. As always, please gamble responsibly. They have a sports book on there now, so that's really good as competitors around the whole world around sport. And obviously, the 40% community airdrop dropping soon. Now, we will see your volume. So we see the entire volume on the monthly for GC Crypto. But what you guys will see is points. Now, the biggest difference now between points, I might even explain it here, to be honest, which we'll click on in a sec. But basically, the difference between what it was previously, and that was volume, is now points. So there's specific game modes, specific markets, etc. on Yeet that you can actually, if you do volume on said market or said app or said game, you will earn more points compared to other games. So this might be something for you guys who have smaller wallets to keep in mind, because at the end of the day, it's now moving to a point system rather than a trading volume system. So this might clarify it here. This leaderboard uses points instead of volume. Click the info. Yeah, so basically what I just said. Yeah, so here we go. So climb the Yeeter board by placing your bets and aiming for the top. Points are earned based on your total wagered amount, with certain games offering a higher multiplier. The more you bet, the more points you accumulate. Top players of the leaderboards become eligible for exciting rewards and prizes. So not only is the airdrop do you qualify, but you actually get some more prizes and rewards within the ecosystem. So as you can see here, slots 3x, table games 3x, game shows 3x, 2x for sportsbook, 1x for only live casino, and 99% RTP, You get 1x, 2x, and 3x for 97% RTP. So, guys, check that out. You can sign up for Yeet down below. Highly recommend it as well, guys. It's great to be partnered with both of those two uh, companies. I was going to say people, but they're not really people, are they? Now, we had arguably some of the most bullish news in crypto history in the past 48 hours. Okay. Like, I know, no, we don't launch tokens, Dasuka. No, that's not what we do. We had some of the most bullish news probably in like outside of the ETFs. Obviously, this is pretty hectic. Okay, so you got $12 trillion asset or finance company. Charles Schwab says it will offer Bitcoin and Ethereum trading in 2026. Again, just making it more accessible for people to get in. And then obviously we also saw the Bank of America come out and officially recommend that clients can put up to 4%. Well, actually, it says officially recommends clients put up to 4% of their portfolio in Bitcoin. I don't know. Is that financial advice? That bloody sounds like financial advice to me. I don't know. America's just bloody doing it all different these days. But yeah, pretty crazy to think about that you've got literally the biggest bank or one of the biggest banks in the world saying allocate 4% of your port to BTC slash crypto. So that's why the title today is your time to accumulate Bitcoin might be running out. Now, does that mean that we go into a bear market or can we still see a bear market in the future? Absolutely. Okay. I would argue we are in a bear trend until, well, we are in a bear trend. We would need to put in a new all-time high above 126K for me to say that the trend is no longer bearish. Okay. Now, I know that a lot of people won't understand that, but that's just how price action works, right? GM Floor as well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we'll have a look at price action. We'll talk about a few different things that we're doing in the ecosystem. And then obviously at the end of the show, we will do a giveaway as well. Now, again, a reminder, you must have some volume. If you haven't done any volume, you're not going to qualify, friends. You're not going to qualify. It's as simple as that. You need to have some volume on there. So I'll be going through the list and checking out the people. And because GG's done a lot, if GG isn't even with us today, he normally tunes in. But if he isn't here, I'll chuck him on the wheel as well because he deserves it because he's well above everyone else. All right, sweet. We'll dive into the market. So if we have a look, where are we? I got so many tabs open. There it is. Okay, so Bitcoin's currently fighting a very important level for me. All right, so what we have here, what we have is basically a lot of confluence around this area. Okay, and we spoke about this 2 days ago. Just bear with me. So what you have here is the range low. Let me zoom out. Okay, we're on the 4 hour, but let me zoom out. So you got the range low here. Okay, so the fib from the low to the current all-time high. So that's 74 to 126. And we are fighting a pivotal level here. So not only do we have golden pockets here, okay, of the range. So we're obviously battling that, and historically maybe we do fall back down and set a higher low, and then we attempt to move back towards 100K. But you also have the yearly open, okay, which we are struggling to show any strength above. We haven't shown any strength above this level, so you could say that that's not very good. You also have this high, okay, that we are still struggling to close today's 4 hour candle or the current 4 hour candle below as well. So that again, bearish that we're still battling this level as well. So, but the trend is maybe showing a bit of a change of structure, right? So you've got obviously a high low here. You also got high highs here. So we are starting to show, okay, well, maybe we have enough relief rally to go to 100K. Now, we could easily go high, in my opinion, but I still think we're in a low high territory. Okay, we have a lot of resistance ahead. I don't think Bitcoin puts in a new all-time high. As like, even though we've had all these bullish catalysts, Bank of America saying it, I just think it's I mean, for us to hit an all-time high, we have to go through a lot to get there. Okay, and even then, I would say, is that a sweeping of all-time high, kind of like what happened in 21? These are all the things I'm looking out for. So, two sort of levels. So, if we can maintain strength above here, we definitely start to push towards this FVG on the daily, and arguably probably go back to 98 to 100K. Okay, if we can't flip these levels at the moment, then I would say we start to trade back towards this 4 hour order block down here. Again, maybe we front run that. You never know. So I'll be using my fib if we start to break below sort of 92 today, we definitely start to bleed back towards this this sort of fib as well. I mean, FEG as well. You could say that's a 4 hour FEG there. So so there's a lot. Yeah, look, there's a bit below us. There's liquidity below us. There's liquidity above. So we've grabbed all this liquidity here of equal highs. Okay, we took out this liquidity here. I was saying Potentially we could go and sweep 96 and grab all this and also grab this FVG, but maybe it looks like we trade down here and then we attempt that move. We also have this high time frame resistance above as well. So if we have a look here, hey, this is the daily chart. The daily is pretty much battling that 4 hour high right now. But as you can see here, okay, we got this high time frame resistance level that we have, yeah, since the all time high that we haven't broken above since October. So again, give me a pullback towards around 85, and I get pretty bullish to probably buy a little bit and look for longs down here for that move back towards probably 100K is where I would say is my first real target. And then obviously, if this is the low, then you'd be targeting sort of what else? Let's have a look. So if we take the low to the, I mean, the high to the low, okay, if we have a look, okay, I'd be looking towards probably 108, 110-ish as well as the golden pocket on that sort of swing trade there. So again, price action looks pretty good here. Very grateful. I bought some Bitcoin around 86K and down to well, I bought some at 85K as well and 90K. So yeah, I'm happy with my DCA around that area. I would love to get a little bit more down here. And I think honestly, that's just a good hold. The only time I probably look to sell that is if we really do push to say 115 is probably a level where I'm like, well, hold on, I'm up like, yeah, say my cost basis is around 87. Say like up here, 35%. Yeah, that's a pretty good trade if we start to get back towards these highs over time. So again, if we have a look at stochastic just to see where we are as well, the daily is nearly getting sort of overbought. We are above the pivot, so it looks like we could push a little bit higher here. 12 hour again has had this double top here. Yeah, we were above the pivot as well. So yeah, look, price action's interesting. 8 hour doesn't look good. It's a bit overextended. Hey, 6 hours overextended. We are below the pivot. 4 hours already coming down. So I look tempted to short. Like as much as I don't mind this, but like it's just like how low do we go is the real query here. So I could probably look for a short, maybe something like this, where I'd have the high, sorry, my stop loss above the high, and I'd be targeting all the way down to this sort of order block here. So this is where price action's shifted, right? So what is an order block? It's this candle here, this 4 hour candle here, where price structure changed, okay, on the high time frames before we then pivoted to the upside, grabbed all this liquidity, and then went up, right? So yeah, this could be a nice little 2.9 short. So maybe I take that on. Hold on. I might take that on. Why not? We're here to trade, here to make money. I haven't been in front of the charts for the past couple of days because I've been sick and I might not look sick, but holy, I felt sick. I do feel a bit better today, to be honest, which is good. But I haven't been feeling too good at all. Okay, 94, 500. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm gonna take that. Okay, so yeah, look, I mean, we could come back up here again and push above this, and then yeah, I mean, you get stopped out. That's trading. Okay, like no one wins 100% of the time. This FEG would be my target / back towards 98K as well. So yeah, that's probably if we can hold this level, probably 92, and then get above this high at 92.3. Yeah, we push higher. We push higher, in my opinion. So, but yeah, I mean, 4 hour looks like it wants to come down. We're below the pivot. So I'm happy to take that in. I mean, it is giving me a short signal, but these short signals on the Stoke aren't as reliable as other times. If you shorted there, you wouldn't have got a big move. So hold on, I might share that in GTG. But chat, how are we all? We doing good, chat? Let me know in the comments. Let me delete that spam again. So many spammers these days on Kick. When do you start getting interested in alt greeny? Dead. That's a great question, Dead Oxide. We'll have a look at that in a sec. We will have a look at that in a second. Okay. Okay. Just a sec, guys. All right, I'm just sharing this trade setup. I've been watching you. The fact that we can't hold this low, I might put some music on. It's so shitty that YouTube demonetizes you if you put music on. All right, we'll go from there. Because I would love to play some mainstream music rather than this. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of targets towards the downside. So kind of targeting that. Um, yeah, cool. Dude, I have so many tabs over and keep getting lost track. No. Alrighties, cool. So that's Bitcoin. When do I get interested? Dead Oxide asks, when do I get interested in alts? If I keep seeing BTC dominance go down. If I keep seeing this rejection here from 60% and lower lows, lower highs. So basically, as you can see, we've rejected this is key level. So again, always start on high time frames. Okay, this is a key low here on BTC dominance that we have struggled to get above. So that shows me, yep, okay, if we reject from this and continue down here and actually start putting lower lows in, okay, then that's really good. But I don't see this ever going sort of below 50% ever again. Like, there's just too much interest now. Too much interest in Bitcoin accumulation, in my opinion. So yeah, no, I mean, you want to see this coming down. If we really zoom out as well on the monthly, yeah, the monthly is actually back at the 40 percentile. So like, this is what happens with stochastic too. Like, things don't have to necessarily dump for stochastic to reset to 0 or back towards the 20th percentile, right? They can hold up at a key level below the pivot, and that actually can be very bullish. So I would say, like, it looks like you could say this is a bit of an altcoin season now, but again, a lot of altcoins aren't doing that well. If we have a look at ETH dominance as well, yeah, lower highs since then as well. So what about SOL dominance? Oh, dude, this is a horrible chart. Need to update this a little bit. SOL dominance as well hasn't really been doing too much in a while. Let's redraw this. It's a kilo there. But it's been going sideways for a long time, really, as you can see here. That's our range. So basically, since December 2023, Solana dominance across the market has been going sideways. So that's interesting. Whereas Ethereum is clearly been very volatile. And then BTC dominance has been very much in an uptrend and is now kind of consolidating between this. I'd say probably we probably want to hold those lows there. So yeah, when do I get excited for alts? Honestly, my mindset's really shifted recently. Like, again, like I've been saying, like, my goal is to get a house. Once I have a house, then I'll be more degenerate again. But the goal is to probably really understand the value of distributions, dividend payments from, like, owning your top ETFs. It's from holding a bit of gold. It's from holding Bitcoin and leveraging that in the future and playing the long-term game. I think it's really shifted. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still a degenerate. I'm still going to be trading probably most weeks, honestly. Like, it just depends on the opportunities in the market. But there's nothing really happening in the market right now. And there's nothing been happening for a long time. I know a lot of people talk about prediction markets, but in Australia, you can't actually, like Polymarket's blocked. I can't even use it in Australia unless I run a VPN. Which I just haven't, I mean, I've been so sick, so I haven't had a chance to really set that up yet. But I mean, like, if we have a look, like, everyone's just moved over to prediction markets or perp farming. So for me, I don't know, I feel like there's airdrops that I'm hoping to get. So something like OpenSea, I'm hoping to get 10 grand from minimum. I'm hoping to get 10 grand minimum from OpenSea. See, I missed the boat on this. Like, I should have been trading on Lighter for a long time. I should have been trading on Edge X for a while. The Edge X actually reached out to me ages ago. I know it's just so busy and just ignored it. Lighter, I was aware of quite a while ago. I was probably back towards mid-year. I was aware of Lighter. Astro got a little bit involved on. Did okay. Only got, I don't know, got a grand on there. So yeah, look, everyone's moved to perps or prediction, and I don't know. I don't know. I already trade, like, I trust, like, all these perps platforms. They're gonna die as soon as they have their airdrops or their incentives move away. But it's interesting. It is interesting seeing, like, how well they've been doing. So something like Hyperliquid is the one alt that I think is, once it finds a bottom, like, I just don't know. It looks like it probably wants to go lower, in my opinion. Like, this is a clear overhead resistance that we haven't seen. And I mean, I shorted it from this high here to this low. So that was a great trade. So again, for me, I'm just staying patient. I think Hyperliquid could be a shout if we retest a little bit lower is where I'd love to see it come in. But look, see, everyone's like celebrating. This is the dumb thing, man. Everyone's celebrating like a 10% move on Filecoin. Actually, Filecoin chart looks pretty good, not gonna lie. It's broken out here. It has higher highs and higher lows, so that's good. Like, it's up 100% off the lows, but guys, it's up 100% off the lows, so that's a 2x. If you caught the low, and stupid accounts out there, man, on Twitter, but it's still down 86% from the highs. It's still down 77% from the July highs, right? So I don't know. There's just, yeah, look, if you're a holder of memes, you got to be swing trading memes. You can't hold memes. Rec looks all right. That's the one I'm happy to hold, to be honest. Just bullish on the team. Bullish on the team. Bullish on this. This is a pretty good chart. I wish I bought more down here, but I didn't have money on chain. This actually looks pretty bottomed. Like Stoke coming up. Nice breakout. Again, this isn't probably the best chart to see volume, but let's have a look on volume. The issue with trades right now is there's no volume, right? Yeah, see, only 300k volume. There's no volume at all. I was gonna have a look at a few. Oh, we can do it now. But like, where's the volume here? Yeah, look at this. Only 7 million on the top meme on Solana. Like this, only 4.7 billion of 24-hour volume. That's crazy. Like, honestly, we were having 20 billion consistently. So again, that's a big reason I haven't been looking for many trades out there, because volume's just been so down. And again, like a derivative of a meme, a derivative of a meme, a derivative of a meme. I'm just not into that sort of shit, right? I don't want to be spending all day at my computer. I want to live life. I want to trade other markets. I want to be building out other things for GTG and stuff like that. I've got meetings, I've got calls every day. So it's like, like, sure, if you want to sit and have no life and sit in front of the charts and try and swing trade some of these, you might make money. Good on you. But in my opinion, there's better ways to make money with time efficiency, right? I think that's the key. Yeah, like what? Like, again, like this meme has been everywhere for a long time. So yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really that interests me on chain at the moment. Like even Pengu, it's below its 886. So again, you have time here. And that's the thing. That's the beauty of these charts is we have time. Like I'm not trying to knife catch a bottom, because what if I try to knife catch the 886? Well, it's already below there, right? So I'm waiting for structure to show me strength. Okay, high lows, equal lows, really strong break, high low like that, whatever it is, like, or even a breakout trade, and I just have the swing low and I'm targeting up here. Like anything like that is what I'm happy to play. So playing the patient game. I mean, we could probably draw out this low, to be honest, now as well, because that is technically the all-time low of actual price action. So that could be one to keep an eye on, actually. So yeah, I mean, a little bit low, and I do get pretty interested. It's rejected from the 786 too, so that's interesting. So yeah, again, just playing patience. Like you got 2 months here before we could even see a resolution of this trade. So that could be February, right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm still in lower high territory as well. So I don't want to be starting to allocate a lot of my portfolio to risky trades when I am in the camp that Bitcoin starts to put in a lower high, right? Like we could come all the way up here and that's still a lower high. Some key levels, as I said, 93 is a key level where we're currently at. Okay, there's a lot of key levels to flip. And then, yeah, say we get really bullish mid-year next year. Like, what's to stop us from putting in a swing high like that? And then, I mean, I will short the shit out of that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting time in the market. And I think the big things is you got to remember, like, the monthly Stoke is only just breaking down after being up here since December 2023. So it's been overbought for 2 years straight, and we are $30,000 below the pivot. Yeah, and then I mean, if you look at the 3 monthly as well, yeah, look at this. This is the first time in history that the 3 monthly has ever gotten above the 80th percentile for price. So yeah, again, and we're below the pivot. So in other words, we actually have a close in 26 days. So yeah, if Bitcoin closes below 106 currently, then yeah, this comes down. And pretty much this topped the last 2 cycles. Like like as soon as this shifted, this topped the last 2 cycles, pretty sure. Let's have a look at alignment. So it was after the high. Okay, so after, oh no, it was the first quarter. Here we go. So it was the first quarter after the high where you had the red, or the blue go below the red, right? Blue go below the red. It was literally the first quarter after. Okay, so are we about to have literally blue go over the red here? Okay, arguably, it's currently playing out. So again, like objectively looking, I'm happy to buy BTC around 85, 86 with the long-term vision of it going to multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do I think we go lower than that? Absolutely. Do I, like, how low could we go? Well, I mean, if you look at this for a range trade, right? This is our entire range of this cycle. From the low of 15 to the high of 126, like we could easily go to 53, 57. We could trade all the way back to here. I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that low's at 48. God, I remember that low. That was such a good low. I remember last year. See, it's a very different time. Last year when we were consolidating here, I was very happy to accumulate. I was very bullish in this because I knew the wave is coming. Okay, this was just the first retest of all-time high. Whereas up here, no. We're so overextended on so many time frames. Price action doesn't lie. Like, price doesn't lie. That's why people get TA wrong so often, because price TA doesn't lie. But we are technically still holding this kind of support here, so we'll wait and see. But at some point that'll break. At some point that'll break. At some point that will break. So we'll keep an eye on this. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like, like, there is no better opportunity than a bear market. Everyone leaves during the bear market. That is the best time for you to be involved in crypto. Don't come back in euphoria. Leave during euphoria. All right, chat. If you make too many correct prediction markets on Polymarket, your account will be banned. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure I've seen some outrageous people run up multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars on Twitter, and they haven't been banned. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that, laddie. But Polymarket is still, I mean, like, yeah, this is what, like, this is a great indication as well of where traders are spending their time, right? Kalshi 10%, Polymarket 70%, Myriad 2%. Myriad's the one I'm using because it's on Abstract. Speaking of Abstract, I'm just slowly going through my paces, get 10k XP per week. So top 5%. New layout supposedly is coming soon, but I don't know, man. Like, and they built out NFT stuff. I just, sure, like, you want the platform to be ready to be used by millions, right? Like, that is a goal, but yeah, look, it's hard. It's a tough time to be building right now. It's a bearish market. But yeah, no, I've been really enjoying my Myriad market. So yeah, look, been a bit quiet the last week or so, but 1,500. I should be in the top 1,000, man. It's silly. I need to start allocating more to my trades. But I'm slowly running up the port. Really slowly. So I'm up $200, $210. So I started, it was always sitting around $500 to $1,000. I've only recently moved a little bit more there. So I'm up like 20%. Like, hey, that's pretty good. 20%, you could say. And I'm holding quite a lot of positions as well. Pretty much 9 out of 10 of these current portfolio positions are in green too. Absolutely nailed the Rec Invitational just quietly. Shout out to for Nick for going over 8.5 shots. Lol, golf is hard, bro. I'd like the fact that I hadn't ever seen him swing a club on the timeline, where I've seen Easy, I've seen Kicks and Co, PO, Eli. The fact that I hadn't seen Nick gave me the confidence to go with the over market. Golf's hard, bro. Golf is hard. So yeah, won that. OSF to beat Wizard of Soho. Wiz, yes, I took that. That was a good dub. And then we'll Rec finish on the podium. I took the no, and they didn't finish. So that was a 2x nearly as well. So hey, we took some wins there. These are my current positions. Yeah, no, these are my current positions. Or my latest predictions. Yeah. So yeah, no, I really should be pushing up in the top 1,000 of this. I just need to allocate more volume to my trades. But it's the same, like it's a methodical process, right? I'm up 21%, probably more, to be honest, like my current. Let's have a look. The points trade is the dodgy one. Oh no, I got out of the points trade. Yeah, so I'm up $210 profit, but I'm up probably a little bit more on some of these as well. So, I mean, if you like 30%, like you take 30% win. Like that is like I'm beating the stock market returns on my prediction markets, right? So again, you stick to a process, you compound that over time. This is gambling in a way. It's gambling, but knowing what's good value, right? So, like for example, Bitcoin dumping to 69, I don't see that happening. So I took the swing trade on 100 at 66. So I mean, I could sell this right now. I know it's not a lot, $5, but it's like you could swing trade it. That's what I like about prediction markets too, is you can swing trade them. Like just obvious ones. This one's a bit of a pump. Will the Rebel pilot helmet sell above 300K? Took the no. But yeah, basically, Filecoin hitting an all-time high. That was the easiest no I've ever seen. Same as Solana. Like I've been such a bear for a while. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, slam that. So I got $200 on those ones. So I went harder on those. Again, I'm not going to win a lot because it was 86 and 90% that I got in. Gold outperformed Bitcoin again. Pretty standard. Bitcoin's only pretty much fighting 0% returns this year. Monad to be slashed. Yeah, they're not going to slash it on Ethos. I'm not a fan of Ethos personally. So yeah, pretty much all, but they need more markets, man. Like, okay, for example, like, I'm a massive EPL guy, Fantasy Premier League. I'm actually nearly top. Like, I know OSF created a Fantasy Premier League Web3 comp. I'm actually like top 10 on that. So yeah, I'm a big EPL fan, but like if you're betting on this, like that's a punt. Like that's betting. Like I'm not gonna just do that because I mean we've just seen, like I'm a Liverpool fan and Liverpool been beaten heaps of times recently. So I'm not going to take a punt on that. Obviously, motor racing. Look, I'm not going to do that. NFL, bro, I don't give a shit. The world is bigger than America. Don't forget. I'd love to see some other markets. That's why EPL's on there. I love that. NFL, no idea, bro. No idea. Again, these sort of markets here, I'm avoiding, right? Because there's no resolution, really. So I'm avoiding those. This one interests me, but I actually haven't looked at Pump Fund. So maybe we could have a look at that right now. So let's do some evaluation. All right. So we go to the daily chart. Is there a time limit on that one? Where is it? Okay. So maybe the Penguin, the Pump Fund one could be interesting. Here we go. So next move, Pump Fund to 0.05 or to 0.001. Okay. So this market will be closed once a resolution is achieved. So no time indication on that one. Where's the chart? So it's 0.05. So if we mark that, dude, that's so high. It's way up there. So that's basically at the 0.5 of the range. Or 0.01, which is way down here. Oh, dude, see, like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't also like taking trades where we are, like, nowhere near resolution. So it's got to go 53% or it's got to go down 67%. You can see that this is the sort of market where if you can get a good entry, say pump does dump back to say 0.026, you probably take the long from there because it's pretty clear if it invalidates there, then yeah, we are going low. But 0.01, I don't know about that, bro. What's the market? But see, like there's a reason I haven't taken that trade. Yeah, 60% towards the upside. I mean, that's still pretty good value. But what I just like, you got to swing trade this, okay? So what happens if pump, for example, like pump might break out here higher, have a higher high here towards, let me pull out the fib a little bit more. So pull out, it might have a high low, pull out high, and do something like that, right? And you might not necessarily, it might oscillate between this for a long time. We don't even know, right? So that's it. You'd probably look to swing trade and get out of the myriad market around that high. Be more aggressive. Again, that's how I've been trading it. That's how you trade. That's how you trade prediction markets. In my opinion, okay? Don't hold to resolution all the time. Yeah, maybe, okay. I mean, I'll chuck a tenner on it. Rev says, pack it up, boys. The bull run is over. Bro, have you been following me on Twitter? I've been saying that for a long time. Yana says, I think BTC will touch 120 again before we go into the bear. Oh, I don't know about that. 120 is quite a long way. You never know. No one knows. I'm not saying it can't happen. I lean towards it probably not happen. I would say there's a lot of resistance like you got this here is probably the biggest resistance of 107. We actually had that retest. So yeah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. We could push up here. I don't know about 120 though. You got highs here that you got to overtake at 115. So I'm pretty sure it's one. Okay. Let me tell you why I don't think 120 will happen unless we get some ridiculous catalyst. But basically this is your monthly level that we have never seen Bitcoin have a monthly close above 115. So that remains my high time frame level that we would need to flip in future markets for us to really be bullish. I mean, the crazy thing about this too, is you could say that this is distribution above that high. Like, what if we're in this massive range? I don't know, you could say from that low as well, and that was distribution. I know there's so many ways you could draw a chart. Distribution below, distribution above, and we're just trading in this range now. Or you take the extensions of the range, right? And you said that this is the high, okay? Again, you could take the high, where we swung above. You could take the low, and that's our range. Okay, where's the 0.5 of this range? Pretty much where we were talking about before. Back at sort of 45. Sorry, back at 69. Back at the previous all-time high. Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching. Curious what happens. Jeez, there's not much volatility, I tell you what. Big level. I think we're going to get something. We'll watch what happens in 20 minutes time too. Anyways, yeah, so Myriad market, spending a lot of time over there when there's markets. Pengu, let's look at the Pengu one. So this one here, this is the same with the ETH. Pump to 4K or dump to 2.5. I made money on the 2.5 multiple times. Does it have my history? No. Like 2.5K is closer than 4K. But ETH actually looks pretty good. Like it broke above, unlike Bitcoin, it's actually broken above that low time frame high and confirmed that. So do we get a little mini of a breakout? I'm not sure. But 4K is there and 2.5K is down here. We didn't quite get to 2.5. I took profit on my 2.5 down in this vicinity on the swing. I was happy with that. I was like, oh, what if we front run it? And we did. Because the golden pocket's 2.6. So I was like, yeah, no, I'll take the 2.5. It's a shame it doesn't show you your history. Like on each specific market. Because yeah, up here, see 2.5, we got like 70%. I think I sold up here. Again, can I look at my history? Maybe it's under history. Yeah, no, here you go. So ETH. So I won this one too. ETH's next move pumped to 4.5 or 3.1. So it's 3.1. Maybe I didn't get on. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I swear I was on the 2.5. Maybe not. Lots of green here, chat. Lots of green. Yeah, see, the one thing I gamble on where I have no idea because someone in chat was like, yeah, get on the Chiefs, bro. They fucking losers, right? So, see, look at this. This is what I do when I listen to myself. The points one, again, points I was just betting on Taylor Swift. Speaking of, who's going to win this? Bad Bunny. Oh, yeah, it's already come to fruition. There you go. Yeah, so, I mean, that was a punt. You got to have a bit of fun from time to time. But literally, the only red I've had recently is because of the bloody Chiefs, mate. Because I took a pump. So I took a... Yeah, see, I was short Pengu already and stabled up. So I took the 0.5 as a hedge. GG's, though. Interesting. All right, well, the other question would be, Greeny, what else are you spending your time doing? I still think, like I said, OpenSea... I think OpenSea airdrop should hopefully be juicy. So I own my Pudgy Penguin still. I bought a Moonbird recently for 4.8. So I'm pretty break even on the ETH. It's just ETH being volatile. I think that'll age well. I really do. But yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that my OpenSea airdrop gives me at least 10 grand. Jeez, they are stacking the USDC for this third wave. So it ends in 10 days. So I feel like that's been a shorter wave 3. So anyways, I'm up to tier Amethyst again. I'm pretty sure that's what I hit last time. Tier 7. 1. Yeah, so I was hit this one. First season I hit tier 10. So this one here. And then this season, is the music too loud, guys? Let me know if the music's too high. Yeah, look, I genuinely think, and the shitty thing about OpenSea is going to be like, you're going to have to go back and track all your previous wallets. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. I hope they make it easy. But anyways, I think that one cooks. The other one I think will age very well is still Solstice. This, I really hope they launch their TGE on the 21st of December. So that's in 2 weeks, basically. My thoughts there are, that's the Solstice for winter. It's just, if they don't, then, dude, flares are getting so diluted. So I did a little check the other day. Let me pull that up. I did a check. There was an airdrop checker for Solstice the other day. And, where is it? Here it is. And based on current, this is at $200 million FDV, 38 million market cap, with my flares to be about 15 mil by December 21st. This is also being inside the top 1% for the Z tournament. I think I'm definitely top 10. So yeah, 23 grand. Like, dude, if I got 10 grand for Solstice, I'd be stoked. I think I've only put maybe $2,000 or $3,000 in the platform. So basically, if you walk away with a 3x, that's all I'm hoping for. So wait and see. People are saying, yeah, $200 million FDV. Yeah, I don't know, though. It's pretty bearish markets at the moment. So anyways, like this, I mean, I'd be happy with 10 grand. If I get 23 grand, geez, man, that's a steal. That is a steal, bro. That would be a steal. All right, guys. Well, what else do I want to talk about today? We spoke about myriad markets. We spoke about majors. We spoke about that. I can get out of abstract, get out of OpenSea, get out of Solstice. I still think Zeet as well has some good. They should hopefully have their card tournaments, creator cards coming soon. So I think this will be interesting. I'm going to go hard on this because I've done pretty well across a few different leaderboards. And even like crypto Twitter, I'm 75th. So that's pretty good. What is Zeet's? What is this shit? Never even seen that before. Anyways, I think creator cards on this should be lots of fun. I'm pretty keen to see that come out soon. Outside that, guys, there's not much else to do in the markets at the moment. Grass says, no, we're still on. Well, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We could still pump and have a high. Like, we could still pump really nicely. But I'm telling you, the odds are in the favor of a lower high. Your lower high could be anywhere here. I just a realist, guys. I've been doing this shit for too long now. Sick of the bull only hopium, or the people who are only ever bearish. Be objective. Be bullish and bearish when it deserves to be bullish or bearish. I've been a bull for multiple years. Now I'm a bit more realistic. Do I like buying Bitcoin in the 80K region? Yeah, I really do. Do I think it goes lower? Yeah. Do I think it goes higher? Eventually. Do I think it goes higher in this move? Probably. Looks like we're breaking below 92. Come on, send this to the downside, bro. Just dump it for us. Dump it for us again live on the show. Maybe I'll wait. Oh, no, we got 14 minutes. You turn bullish, Sunshine Goats. No, I just think we have a lower high, which is a bull move. I did buy some spot. I bought some spot. So I bought spot Solana at 126, sorry. So down here. I bought some spot ETH at 2.5. Or 2.6, wherever it was. Whenever it was, a few days ago. Can't remember. And I bought some spot BTC at 86. So, I mean, I'm in profit in those. And I'm happy to hold those longer term. I mean, all of these on the 4 hour look so overextended. Looks like we're going to correct a little bit. Dump it for me. Dump it for me. Dumb it. All right, should we do the Yeet giveaway? Who's here, chat? Now, you have to have any volume. You have to have volume. If you don't have any volume, you're not going to qualify. If it's not, let's have a look. On the new leaderboard. So GG definitely gets a spot. Even if GG is not here, I'm putting him on because he's at 15,000 points. So comment your username, guys. There's only 10 people who have done volume. Tough times, guys. Tough time to be trading and streaming at the moment. Anyways, hopefully this short plays out. All right, guys. Comment your Yeet usernames, and I'll throw it into the giveaway. Andrew, have you done volume, Andrew? Andrew. Oh, yeah, you have done volume, Andrew. Let's go. All right, so you're good. Maybe I'll make it a little bit different this week. Okay, so Ponky, Vision, Flora, Yana, Andrew, Angelos. Angelos, have you done volume? Let's check. Yeah, 1,000 points. Nice. Vision, Undo. Yeah, nice. All right, everyone who's done a little bit of volume is on here. That's good to see. Alrighties. So we'll wrap. Guys, have a lovely weekend. I'll be back next week, as I said, after this live stream giveaway. $200 going to one lucky winner. I mean, SGM, I took a 5-week holiday to Europe, so Craig taking a 2-week hiatus to New Zealand is completely valid. I've just been sick, unfortunately, the last couple of days. All right, guys. All right, here we go. So $200 to a Yeet winner. We obviously did 50 the other day to, I think it was Ponky that won that one. Check. Yeah, 50 to Ponky the other day. All right, cool. And have a lovely weekend after this, guys. All right, here we go. Andrew the 200. Oh, Angelos just ticked over, man. That's crazy. All right, congrats, Angelos. $200 to you and 50 to Ponky. Put it to good work, guys. Again, a reminder, the more volume you guys do, the more money we can give away. The more money we can give away, guys. The more money we can give away. Cool. All right, well, have a lovely Saturday. Have a lovely Sunday. Have a lovely Friday. Obviously Thursday night if you're around the other side of the world, guys. And yeah, maybe we dump today, and then we get a chance to buy a little bit lower. We'll see. We shall see. Guys, thanks for hanging with me. And look forward to Monday next week and streaming again with you guys. Have a lovely weekend. And hopefully I'm feeling a bit better next week. Hopefully I'm feeling a bit better. Peace. Thanks for hanging.